Yeah, you know, it's really great to know that this guy makes Lake of the Ozarks his home. Why? Because he's got records that we play on the radio. He's a national star. He won. He just got back from LA, where he was the what's the official Rock Artist of the Year in Los Angeles. And he's from the Lake of the Ozarks. You know, you can all take ownership in that, and you know what? If you, you don't see him play much around here because he's usually on tour. He's also the official band of Sturgis. You know what that is? The Randall Suarte Band, and I want to introduce you to this fine gentleman, one hell of a musician, Randall Suarte.
Dennis made my job very easy. He covered most of the important points on this deal. The LA Music Awards, Rock Artist of the Year, ownership, I couldn't have said it better. There are so many crazy good musicians around this lake. I mean, there'll be a guy plowing the median of the interstate, and you'll see him later that night in the bar just ripping your face off with a guitar playing talent. You know what I'm saying? Incredible talent at the lake. So everyone, if it brings it back to the state of Missouri, you got to use it like a tool. Everybody take advantage of that. So Sturgis is the next point he hit for me. Just, geez, you made this easy for me. The owner of Sturgis.com, his name is Randy Peterson. He's been a friend forever. I wrote the anthem to the rally in the mid-90s, sold over 1 million copies. I donate the rights to the song to the city of Sturgis every year annually. One year they made a video out of it, and they posted it on their city's front page for a month, and it got over 250,000 plays, stuff like that. So, you know, helping them out, they sure helped us out. So back to Randy Peterson at OwnSturgis.com. I said, Randy, I met a guy down here, Steve Wells, super guy, nice guy and all, and he almost put on a rally in 2015, had the numbers, had several thousand people ready to go. I don't remember the reason why I didn't pull the trigger, but I got to meet Steve, and I said, well, the rally part's easy if we get Sturgis involved. So if you got the best in the world at a rally, you really can't go wrong. And then add in the fact it's going to be an aeronautical fly-in. Anybody been to Oshkosh? Well, if we get a sliver of Oshkosh, it's probably one of the neatest things that's going to come out of this deal. I can afford to put $3 in a motorcycle and go 150 miles. That's easy. But to get these birds down here, that kind of clientele, they own boats, they own bikes. So that part of it is rolling. It is going to happen, and I'm not going to guarantee it, but don't be surprised year 2 that there'll actually be airplane races above the water to do something like that. That's already in the works. There's this guy that's involved with the #1 aircraft builder in the United States that they're already getting stuff rolling with that. Not for the race, just to get the aeronautical fly-in for this year. It's a soft opening, and our slogan is if it drives, floats, or flies, bring it to the Ozarks. So let's go back to the top, Sturgis.com. These guys are so nice to do this. They're going to put Lake Ozark Spring Rally on the front page of Sturgis.com. Last year they had over 200 million hits. So we're in good company. It's going to be a national or international event. That's done. The website's up. Info on that poster down there you can get a hold of. And then like KRMS, absolutely the best in this area. Like them. They've had my back since I moved to town, and I delivered for them. They believed in me, and everybody won on that deal. It was a neat deal. But along with KRMS, huge people have already got involved. That brand new event center, Pickleheads, for example, Sturgis doesn't have a place that nice. And the infrastructure's here. Shady Gators in, Backwater Jacks, Captain Ron's. These people all got behind us before I talked to you at this microphone. It's on. Anybody that wants to get involved. The beauty of it, especially if you have a business in the Ozarks, you're going to have a record year. That's all there is to it. Not just because of this rally, but price of gas, the whole bit. This lake's going to take off this year. But back to the businesses. If you want to get involved, like I'm just going to use Captain Ron's for example. If you go to Sturgis.com, oh, what's this? A new rally? It says it's going to be one of the biggest rallies in 3 years. One of the biggest spring rallies. Click. There's the banners. You go straight to Captain Ron's and everything he's got going that week's on there. Or whatever he wants on there. That's just another example. Okay, I can't say that there's 3 bands that are national acts that are going to be. I really can't say. It's not my deal. I'm not booking it. But one of the bigger event centers at the lake here is gonna rock that. Our band's gonna play if KRMS approves. Whatever these guys are. I did a sold out show in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, to start our tour 2 weeks ago. It was a radio station that just really worked well up in that market and sold it out. Well, his formula, he's had our back, so it's just common sense to give him the business courtesy to, wherever he wants us to play, that type of deal. And what else am I missing here?
The date, when?
May 15th to the 22nd.
Way to go.
They did a 10-year study. The least amount of rain is that week. And it will be 75 degrees. As you start to crowd June, the rain chances go up. And that's another thing with this event, with this soft opening, and we really expect a nice turnout for a soft opening. If this is a big band-aid on your water bar or your business, in case you do get that rain that weekend in June, everybody wins. And then let's go back to Sturgis.com. You guys keep the numbers in your head here. They had 800,000 people last year. I'm good friends with the mayor, who will be on the board of this LLC running this rally if we ask him to. He's already signed off the paperwork. So 800,000 people spent $1,100 apiece. Do the math for Sturgis. They think this will be one of the better spring rallies, if not the biggest, in 3 years. Just rough math. If there's 100,000 people that dropped $1,100 apiece in your guys' commerce, there you go.
About a year first.
That's all. Well, anyways, expect a soft opening. It's going to be a really neat deal for sure. If anybody wants to get involved, get banner space and go straight from the rally to their website. Another great example is the best signed company they got down here, Steve-O, Southtown Graphics. Harmony Cheese Store. Oh, awesome.
Right here.
Right there.
Yes, and there's another gentleman that only has 9 rental units. I don't know if they're condos or what. And he, a week ago, rubbed out a check and to get the thing going. But anything else I might be missing? Demographics, we got it covered. The best radio station here, the Viper radio station in St. Louis, got on board 2 days ago. They're going to promote your Lake Ozark event from now until the rally. St. Louis is being invited by the Viper. And I think there's a tie-in with Kansas City, but Steve Wells knows what's going on with that.
Yes.
And I would love to tell you that national act that's coming, but I can't. It's not my game.
Don't be a name drop. Come on.
Yep. All right, here you go. Thanks, you guys. Any questions? Info at Lake Ozark Spring Rally.com. Thanks,
You know what? You'll hear his music. We played on 93.5. Got some great songs. We played one this morning at 9 o'clock. Okay, what's first thing?